In this video, we'll review the village of Ridgefield Park, New Jersey. My name is Tyler. I post videos on YouTube so that you have a better understanding of the towns in Bergen County and a better understanding of the New Jersey real estate market. Like this video if you're excited for the content, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. There's a bell button next to the subscribe button, and if you click that, you'll just get a YouTube notification whenever I upload a new video. There's a lot of towns to review, and there's a lot of updates in the real estate market. Make sure you're subscribed with the bell. Let's get into the content, the meat and potatoes of Ridgefield Park, New Jersey. Ridgefield Park, locally known as RP, is a nice town. It's close to New York City. It's got 3 highways bordering 3 sides of it: Route 80, Route 95, and Route 46. And you can get into the city in literally 15 minutes from the George Washington Bridge. And you can get to the city via the GWB, which is the northern entry point into the city, or via I-95 in the Lincoln Tunnel, which is very easy to access since 95 connects to 495, which takes you right into the Lincoln Tunnel. In town, you're only 10 minutes away from Holy Name Medical Center, a big hospital in Teaneck. You're also about 15 minutes away from Hackensack University Medical Center, which is a huge one in Hackensack. And then you're only 20 minutes from Englewood Hospital, which is another great hospital in the Bergen County area. Getting into and out of Ridgefield Park is extremely easy thanks to all the highways. You can go shopping in Paramus very easily. You can cross the George Washington Bridge very easily, or you can get over to the Palisades Interstate Park and check out the views across the Hudson again very easily. The town has 2 main drags, one being Main Street from north to south, and the other is Teaneck Road. Most of the shopping will be found on Main Street. It's a very historic town, so most of the buildings and infrastructure are relatively old. There's the old Rialto Theater, which unfortunately now is a Domino's. That said, Ridgefield Park does have a variety of dining options. Some are nicer than others, and Ridgefield Park is on the come up right now, so I expect these dining options to get more elevated as the years go on. Now, Ridgefield Park is one of the only towns in Bergen County that's known as a village, and it's because when it was formed, only 15 families resided in RP. Farming was the main profession, believe it or not. When you drive through the streets of Ridgefield Park, you're going to see a lot of older, early 1900 colonials. The bigger ones will be on the main roads, and then if we take a left down Union Place right here, you'll see a lot of the typical properties that you're going to be finding in Ridgefield Park. Like I said, there's mostly colonials. However, there are some Cape Cods, and a ranch style home will be hard to find in Ridgefield Park. You see all these houses as you drive the streets. If you're like me, you're curious about how much they cost. So if you want to find the median home price in Ridgefield Park, you could check out my website. I have a data center at the bottom of the homepage. You'll see the first section here is Bergen County median sold price. You can actually click region type right here and change it to place/city, which will give you the option to search for Ridgefield Park. Now, I always use single family residential because that is what I specialize in as my property type. The median sold price for June 2023 in Ridgefield Park is $500,000. It hit a higher median sold price last year in April. So if the median sold price is $500,000, what kind of house do you get for that median sale price? Looking at the available homes, there are clearly not too many on the market. The asterisks next to this A right here means that they're already in attorney review, which means they've accepted an offer. So there's 3 homes on the market right now. And since none of them are listed at $500,000, I'm going to find a recently sold property that's sold for $500,000 and give you an exact cost breakdown of how much it would be monthly to buy right now. It looks like 92 7th Street sold for $500,000. It sold over asking. It was originally listed for $485,000. Plugging that $500,000 sale price into calculator.net with a 20% down payment. Of course, there are different down payment options, but 20, it's the industry standards. With a 20% down payment, let's say a 6.5% interest rate, and the accurate property taxes, home insurance right now in Bergen County is usually between $1,200 and $1,700. So we're going to estimate $1,500. When we hit calculate, we see that to own this home, it's going to cost you $3,579 per month. That includes your mortgage payment of $2,528, your monthly property tax of $925, and your monthly home insurance of $125. So you can own a home in Ridgefield Park for under $4,000 a month with a 20% down payment and good credit. And for you mathletes out there, the down payment, 20%, is $100,000 listed right here. Coming back to the median price chart, the home graph, I do expect this number to continue increasing. I truly believe Ridgefield Park is on the come up. The downtown has definitely improved over the years. I've seen it since I was a little kid to where it is now. The town is getting cleaner, it's getting nicer. It's very old, it's been walked on. There's lots of old infrastructure, but slowly but surely, they are just revitalizing the area and the mood. They have events in the parks during holidays and summers, and the schools are keeping up with a lot of other Bergen County towns that people are pretty hot for right now, like Bergenfield, New Milford, and Teaneck. So how does Ridgefield Park stack up as far as test scores go in the schools? The average SAT score is 1,039 based off of 1,198 students. And I did say it compares to Bergenfield, which is 1,041, very close. Teaneck right here at 1,048. And Ridgefield Park is getting better scores than Bogota next door, and even Hackensack as well. With Bergen County encompassing a lot of this map, you can see that Ridgefield Park, it stacks up pretty well. It's a mid to southern Bergen County town, so you'll typically see the higher scores in the northern Bergen County towns where the median prices for homes are usually at or above $1 million. At this price point, it's excellent value for your money. In Ridgefield Park, there's 3 elementary schools. Lincoln has a pre-K attached to it. Then you have Roosevelt Elementary School, K through 6, and you have Grant Elementary School, which has received a blue ribbon in the past, another K through 6, before finally going on to Ridgefield Park Junior/Senior High School. The town has great public services. Your property taxes will cover garbage removal as well as municipal sewer. There's a police station, fire station, multiple firehouses. You're close to hospitals, public library, senior center. There's a lot that Ridgefield Park has to offer. Pretty basic amenities as far as most Bergen County towns are considered. One cool thing to note about Ridgefield Park is that it does have the commercial complex over here on the east side of town, as well as a large chunk of Overpeck County Park, which can be accessed via Challenger Road. I used to go to this AMC movie theater as a kid all the time, and now they've expanded the road probably about 10 years ago. And as you drive down that road, you'll eventually get to this sign, Overpeck County Park. This park is massive. It's great for biking, walking, jogging, outdoor exercise, playing with the kids. There's even fishermen fishing in the Hackensack River off of Overpeck County Park. There's also ball fields, courts, kayak launch, rowing launch. There's a lot of cool things that you can do in Overpeck Park, so it's nice to have it right in town. When I pull up the TripAdvisor best restaurants in Ridgefield Park, I see some familiar faces. Sparta Taverna, great Greek food. I'd recommend getting it to go rather than dining in. Sometimes the service is really slow when you dine in, but to go. MK Valencia, elevated Italian American fare, really nice place for a date or a sleek, nice experience. On the real, if I'm living in Ridgefield Park, I'm traveling to Hackensack, Englewood, Fort Lee, Paramus, all these different towns around us. If I'm interested in good dining options, Ridgefield Park has some staples and it's great for a quick bite, but I don't count the Ridgefield Park dining options as top tier or anything like that. Overall, Ridgefield Park has a lot to offer for value hunters in particular. It's one of the lower median price towns in Bergen County with one of the best locations. These bring it to top of mind when I think of getting a great property in a great town for low dollar amounts in Bergen County. Living in Ridgefield Park, if you go to Essex County, some of the people might say, oh, you Bergen County folk, but you're only living in Ridgefield Park. So you get the allure of living in Bergen County. The schools, they're pretty decent. If your kids are smart, they're going to excel. There's also a ton of private school options that a lot of people in Ridgefield Park opt for, such as Paramus Catholic, Bergen Catholic, Notre Dame, and Palisades Park. There's a lot of options. So if you're a value hunter and you're interested in getting a property that's a bit older, there will be plenty of opportunities for you to take one of these older properties and revitalize it, bring it to the modern era, and make it truly a place that you can call home. If you're interested in Ridgefield Park, I consider it safe. That's my breakdown. It's pretty straightforward, not so much like my other town reviews. So I'd be very interested to see how you guys felt about this one. So leave a comment down below if you've watched this far and you've seen some of my other videos. Without further ado, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. I'm checking out. Goodbye.